mysteries about Earth that we don't understand, like how people communicate with each other. And one of the ways of communication is via reputation. So we're going to do 4 pals. In fact, I'm going to get the cards now. You choose 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm not even going to show you guys the cards this time. And I stopped leaving timestamps a long time ago. But the energy of this is removal of obstacles. So what I'm getting is your reputation is helping you to get rid of some obstacles in your path. Okay, Lord Ganesha is here, helping you and providing you with extra courage to put an end to very difficult cycles. Okay, so we have 3 pals, and before we get into the reading, we're going to do a prayer. Dear Lord Ganesha, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for working with us as we work with you. Thank you for teaching us a lot of beautiful new things. Thank you for helping us get outside our comfort zone. And we hope that we're giving back to you in a way that is of equal give and take. And if there's something that you require of us, please let us know. We are open to receiving your communication so that we can bless you as you bless us. So, hey, lovely, beautiful souls. We have 4 piles. I will see what the pile you choose. If you feel led to leave timestamp information, go for it. But it's not my cup of tea anymore. I actually might get some tea. All right, you beautiful, lovely souls. I'll see what the pile that you choose. Hello, beautiful pile 1. Saint Bridget is here with you. And what's your reputation? Passion. So by looking at this picture, I'm picking up that your reputation is 3D, they would say badass, but you're literally a spiritual gangster. You are a protector and you are well protected. So I'm going to look at this picture and see what I pick. You have very intense, beautiful eyes and very luscious lips. Your reputation is that people are very tempted to get with you. But with this fire on her shirt and the complexities of her tattoos, people don't exactly know how to approach you. Most people don't. They just sit and watch. Very few people approach you, and that is protection, because that's letting you know that if people were able to get access to your beautiful sexual energy, they would create obstacles in your life. Lord Ganesha is also helping you remove anyone from your life that is going to be a threat to you maintaining all your chakras. And you can have low vibrational people look at you as a conquest for sexual endeavors and things like that. And they would get your chakra system all off balance. And let's just say when these people are around you, it feels hot like fire. So your reputation, reflections, mental health. Your reputation is that you're very thoughtful. People don't really know what you're thinking, but they'd like to know. On the surface level, below the surface level, I really feel as if you are healing old things that happened to you in the past and things like that, like childhood events. That's what you're thinking about. I feel as if you are so deep and introspective, if someone made a simple statement, you're able to see much deeper, and you're such an excellent communicator, Pal One, that you're able to put a lot of different things together that people would say doesn't go together, but it does go together. It's all about harmony. So you're very harmonious, Pal One. All right, so that is part of your reputation. I actually like this. Underdog, Alicia Keys. So part of your reputation is you're an underdog who is consciously closing karmic cycles that are draining for you. Part of your karmic cycle is people don't know if what they're hearing about you is true or not, because it's like with your energy, it's like people are either Democratic or Republican. It's like they choose, how they want to see you. So reflections of mental health. You have a lot of people project their things onto you, but you're protected from it. It's going straight to them. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But this is in reverse. I release giving in to societal pressures and indifferences. So part of your reputation is that you are a pushover. And this is just people from your past who can no longer hurt you, okay? That's all that is. I can survive even the harshest living conditions, and I still manage to feed, grow, and breed. So also part of your reputation, this is where we're having these different opinions. People are saying that you're unstoppable. So it's like they're hearing that, okay, you give in to societal pressures easily. I should be able to manipulate you. But when they meet you, if they do meet you, if they've heard this room where they're like, nope, how one is not the person you want to fuck with. Then we have, I am wise with my money, so this period of stability will last. So part of your reputation is that you are very wise with finances. People actually would like to learn from you, okay? Part of your reputation, okay, well I'm gonna read the affirmation, and I'll sum it up. I'm aware of the risk when it comes to mixing pleasure and work. So part of your reputation is people think that you're making money with sex work. Okay, I acknowledge that I have emotional baggage and instability, and I have deep remorse, regret, anger, sorrow, disappointment. So part of your reputation is that you carry baggage with you. And this is people from your past who don't like that you're healing, and they're literally trying to act as if they're healing by copying you. But the thing is, people can tell who's truly healing because those who watch all of the people saying things about you and saying things and how they talk about themselves, they're saying these people aren't really healing. Now, this is in reverse, but part of your reputation, I reject others' emotional dissatisfaction. So part of your reputation is that, once again, there are people from your past telling new people that you're a pushover, because these people don't like that you stood your ground to them, and they don't like that you have set healthy boundaries, and they really want to ruin your life, okay? So they try to send people your way and try to tell people that you're a pushover. And those people end up learning really quick that they wish they had never targeted you. Then that's flipped over. We have a relationship coming up with someone who has a wild side. So part of your reputation in reverse is that you like to play it safe. When it comes to romance, it's like people are who like to play it safe with you, they reflect their insecurities onto you, okay? You have a lot of people thinking about you as well. I am being more endearing and loving towards others. So also part of your reputation is that you're really loving. So there's all this mixed stuff going on. Like your reputation is like this this recipe where it's just like some parts of the dish taste great and others are just kind of like, what the hell is going on here? So because your reputation is so mixy, there's people actually taking the time to understand you, and things like that. And we'll continue with your reputation because there's a lot of mixy energy here. True love and affection is present. So part of your reputation is that you get all the best catches in the romance department, okay? We also have, I am more comfortable in my workplace. There's mutual respect here. So part of your reputation is that working with you is a really great experience. People will love to work with you. They just don't know how to, but they can tell working with you will be great. And then we also have, in reverse, we're a strong and close couple united. So part of your reputation is that you're a home wrecker. I'm picking up from this picture here that you are so tempting to a lot of people at the surface, but really you represent to them a freedom within themselves that they wish they were bold enough to actually go after. So, you know, people who would like to have relations with you that you deny them, they spread rumors that they have had sex with you. And then people who are jealous of you like to spread rumors and call you a slut and things like that. But literally, you're so pure, they already know they're lying, and they wish they were able to attract the type of individuals that you attract. Then we have I ponder the many mysteries of life. So, part of your reputation is that you're a quote unquote airhead. Some people are saying that you're disconnected from reality, but the thing is, people go and check out whatever it is you're creating. You got a lot of cards coming out. It's a lot of people gossiping about your reputation. Um, they're like really mind fucked by what people are saying and what it is you're creating. And then we have in reverse guidance, help, and divine intervention. So I don't know what this is saying, but we're gonna a new beginning or a new opportunity. So okay, I'm getting it. And then a sign of enlightenment. So you're being blessed with a lot of blessings and new beginnings, like back to back. People are saying you sold your soul to the devil to get it. And they're just simply jealous of you because you're obviously like a master manifester. Like, it's obvious. You just literally have people like projecting onto you. So if you have people saying that you sold your soul to the devil, more than likely they did. So don't take it personally. Then you have, I'm aware of the risk when it comes to mixing pleasure and work. Once again, we have this because you're so beautiful and attractive and very magnetic. It's like people would like to work with you or say they want to have an opportunity with you just to have relations with you. So part of your reputation is that people are sexually frustrated because they cannot manipulate you to get you into bed. Okay. Then we have I'm wise with my money, so this period of stability will last. Once again, we have this money thing, but connected to people who want to they say they want to work with you so that they can get sexually connected to you and things like that. Part of your reputation is that, once again, you're a sex worker. Okay. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of people who don't like that. You're constantly changing. It's like they feel like if you just stay the same, like for a day, because I feel you change so rapidly, and your change on the top of the surface looks like you're just getting a whole lot of nice things. For people who are closed-minded below the surface, you're having so many ascensions, and how your energy is being received by one is that like you are a master or guru of something, and it's something that you love so much that you're so passionate about that you're just like really rooted in it. So that's what's honestly going on. You're having a lot of ascensions back to back. You are an effortless manifester. People see it and they only gossip, so hoping that you will fall into the pressure of the gossip that they're doing, and that you will stop. But the thing is, the more they gossip, the more they evil eye you, the more faster and stronger you get. And this is having a lot of confused. We have this, I'm on the right path of healthy, healing love. So yes, once again, they're saying you get all the right guys or they're all the right girls. Part of your reputation is, this is in reverse, but change your hairstyle. Part of your reputation, and this is people from your past, they're saying that you're afraid to change. However, this is reflection, and when people see you and they hear these people say all this stuff, they're kind of like, what are you talking about? It's like your reputation is set up so where your past is just literally projecting themselves into you, and people are starting to distance themselves from your past because they're like, why are you saying that about that person? What you're saying is not adding up, okay? So part of your reputation is that you do not like to be around low vibrational people. It's like low vibrational people are itching just to get into your energy, that like they're finding little small things. And there's also a part of your reputation that you're not answering the phone. It's hard to get in contact with you. Part of your reputation is that people think you're going to disappear any time or day on them. And so they try to keep tabs on you, Powlin, by literally trying to see what it is you're doing and what it is you're not doing. So you'll be noticing some weird creep on your social media, just kind of checking in as, you know, like a very toxic parental figure who is has abandonment issues that they refuse to heal, and they're just sitting and like basically because they can't get access to you because you're protected from them. They're literally like looking at your social media platform, however it's set up, and they're just evil eyeing you like and they're speaking ill will of your name, like you're gonna listen to me like you used to. So this could be a parental figure from your past who's well, I was about to say haunting you, but yes, it's like a parental figure from your past is trying to haunt you. Like this person has such a close connection to you that literally they like to latch onto the old aspects of yourself, the hidden traumas that they caused in you that you don't know about. And all of it's going to be coming to the surface. So there's danger lurking somewhere. So part of your reputation is that like bad things happen to people after fucking with you. So people who are getting karma, they try to tell people like, I wouldn't speak to pile one. And it's only because they don't want to tell the people that they hurt you really bad. And they like try to turn people against you. But the reality is these people are literally getting so much karma, and they feel that, you know, if they just turn a couple more people against you, maybe you'll stop, because if they were in your shoes, they would have stopped by now. Then we have, they're investigating us. I don't know how to get out of this situation. So you have people who have done you so dirty that they're getting karma. I mean, like real karma that you can't get out of. And they're literally, you know, saying that you set people up and you lie and steal, cheat, and deceive, okay? Then we have, I acknowledge I have been focusing on the negative, heartbreak, divorce, separation. So part of your reputation is that you can't get over a heartbreak. And this is people from your past who have hurt you. But the thing is, they can't get over the heartbreak of losing you. So literally they just talk about your past. Wherever it is that you left them at in the past, that's all they talk about, because they cannot like keep up with this brand new you. In fact, them trying to chase after you is cutting off their oxygen supply. And then we have this in reverse, being called to do something, especially something important. So part of your reputation is that you're egotistical, and they're calling you a narcissist, and they're saying you're acting like you're this big important person, but literally you're just going to wind up right back down there with them, asking them for help. So this is people from your past, okay? And there's a lot of mixed energies for your pal one. This one is in reverse too, but that's okay. You know, I'm open to the brighter side of life. So people from your past are saying you're pessimistic. Basically they can't project their nasty negative energy into you. So they're literally just like spreading rumors about you and shit. And this is in reverse too, but it's, I will never give into sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, forevermore. So part of your reputation is that you have a mental illness where you could like easily snap, and that's just literally people who don't like the fact that you are changing so much. They're trying to paint your reputation as you can easily snap because you change so much. And then when people actually have an interaction with you, Power One, they're literally like, what are you, like, people get very confused. Like a whole lot of confusion happens because they see who you truly are at a heart soul level, and then they see, like, they play in the head this version of this person spoke about you, and then they start taking time to just sit back and watch the situation. Then we have my vulnerabilities are my superpowers. So also part of your reputation is that you are extremely hypersensitive, and it's easy to get under your skin, okay? Then we also have, and this is in reverse, I'm afraid of losing and failing. Part of your reputation is that you don't care who comes for you. You're going to just simply stand up to the plate and do what is best for you, no matter what. You're not going to stop. You're just going to keep going, Power One. Then we have, I acknowledge I have suffered a recent bereavement, and it is showing up as mourning or grief. So also part of your reputation is that you are currently mourning. It's people are seeing that you're healing, and they're like discussing how you're mourning. Like they're in awe of how you're mourning, because they realize if they had been through what you had been through, they probably would have given up by now. Then we have hate, spite, malice, and blame. Once again, you have people from your past who want you to pay them attention, just literally projecting onto you that you're hateful, spiteful, malicious, blaming them, playing victim, you're making up lies for attention. They're also saying that, you know, you've always been the problem child, and you're so narcissistic that you moved away from them and you decided to make a name for yourself. just so you could be seen and heard. And they're upset that you're talking about things that happened in the past, or they're saying that you're lying. And then we have I'm blessed with commitment and a balanced relationship and love. So a lot of people are talking about you having love on the horizon, or they feel you met someone. People are actually trying to break this up, but this relationship is actually protected. And then we have I'm on the right path of a healthy, healing love. So then there's others who are saying that you're healing, you're a very powerful healer. They actually like to know about your journey. It helps them. Like, it's like a conversation with like a bunch of holes in the conversation. So it's always a lot of confusion. They feel like when you speak, part of your reputation is that you speak so clearly that there's like no confusion. Okay. Also, part of your reputation is that getting into a relationship with you is a high risk. And people feel like they're playing Russian roulette when they get into a relationship with you. Then we have I'm limited edition handcrafted. So part of your reputation is that you are very expensive and a lot of people can't afford you. So those who can't afford you, they become really mean to you. And then they just fantasize about you. So we have, even though our relationship has gone through a lot of emotional upheaval, we're starting to get back on top of it, and that any problems we faced in the past have actually brought us close together. So part of your reputation is that you're getting back with an ex. A lot of people have been from your past talking about you getting back with an ex. I really feel as if they're just trying to like manifest you getting back with someone from your past who didn't treat you good. Like basically they're just spreading rumors and lies and gossip and saying that you're going to get with someone and that you're this and that you're that and blase and like, basically they're talking about you getting back with someone who was very toxic, highly toxic to you. So I'm feeling like these are people in your past who literally used to like speak so much negativity about you, and they bossed you around, and they used to say you would do things and you would do it. And I'm feeling like you're like showing them, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I don't want to have any part of that. And these people are really highly shooken. And then we have they're investigating us. I don't know how to get out of this in reverse. So people are saying you have psychosis and you're making shit up about a certain type of thing, but literally they're just basically trying to get you to shut up, because the more you speak, the more people start doing investigation, and they're not linking it together that people have already found evidence against them. Now, despite all the obstacles in my way, I trust that I am supported by life in all ways, and I refuse to lose hope no matter what. So part of your reputation is that you are unstoppable and you do not give in. I release all negative emotions holding me back from reaching my full potential so I can move on and create positive change. Also, part of your reputation is that you will leave anyone and anyone behind. And then we have I radically forgive myself and others. Part of your reputation is that you're sweet. So literally it's like if someone is like doing some type of investigation on you because people like defamated your character, they're seeing all these different like qualities about you and the way these people spoke about you. This person is really starting to get highly suspicious, very concerned about these people's mental health. And so these people are getting extremely confused as to why this quote unquote thing that they wanted to scapegoat you with is just like stretching on and on, because the way they had planned it, you should have been like caught up in something by now. And now they're really afraid that all those spells are going to return to sender, but it actually is returning to sender. They're just not sure. They're not aware of it. Once again, we have they're investigating us. I don't know how to get out of this situation. So these people would be investigating these people if they had been honest in the first place. So Spirit wants to let you know that whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it with the full heart. It's being well received, and others do not want you to know it. That's why they keep trying to do things to, make you feel unsafe in your own body. Once again, we have they're investigating us. I don't know how to get out of this. Okay, so this is something big is going on. Those who have been defamating your character, they're going through divorces. Whatever it is they're like married to, it's not just like a relationship. It could be work. It could be like a project, a passion project that is being stripped from them. And notice I said divorce. It's not like they're getting a separation and they're going away from it. They're being like completely pulled away from it. And then we have this in reverse, but not giving into the darkness. So there's part of your reputation. People are saying that you're giving into a lot of darkness. It's like you just have a whole lot of people who are highly jealous of you, literally just making up rumors about you, the rumor mill. And then you have the high vibrational people who are are learning from you. Like partnership that builds up each individual's self while being together. You're helping a lot of people heal from codependency, and codependent people like to target you. Codependent, narcissistic people like to develop hate groups against you, Power One. They like to make it seem as if you are a victim. Reflections, mental health. It's like people are trying to keep you like reliving this loop. And I feel like Power One, you consistently keep recreating yourself, and anyone can clearly see who you are and what it is you're doing. And I'm going to say this again. Anyone can clearly see who you are, what it is you're doing. Anyone can clearly see who you are and what it is you're doing, because your passion and how unique you are says you know who you are. And literally the people who just keep like, defamating your character are actually being investigated, but the investigators are making it look as if they're investigating you. Okay, so we'll get you some advice, you beautiful, lovely souls. I want to say thank you for being who you are. Reflections, mental health. So this is in reverse. So there's people really trying to keep you stuck in a loop. They're trying to basically these are people who created a situation, a scenario with them where you would be gang stalked, psychologically abused. They wanted to abuse you where people couldn't see, because they figured if they actually physically abuse you, they'd get caught. So they went highly above and beyond to abuse you so people couldn't see the emotional and mental abuse. And they have been saying for the longest that you're mentally ill, you're this and you're that, Power One. But like the reality is they're being investigated, and people who are saying they're saying that you're, who you are. You're not changing up on things. You're not showing any signs of fear. And even when under pressure, people say to you, well, you have a mental illness. It's literally just people trying to stop you from growing, because you're growing so fast. And every time you grow, they just get a reminder of how far away from their true selves they are. Like they're so disconnected from themselves, they can't even get access to their dreams. And they see you like achieving so many dreams back to back. Like Power One, you may not even be aware that you're achieving dreams back to back. But literally what I'm picking up, part of your reputation is that like people are so jealous of you, they will literally make up stories about your mental health just so you can stop building the way you're building. Like this is how jealous these people are of you. And people are really proud that you're not giving into it. So basically, to sum up your reputation, Power One, you're a badass who is misunderstood, and you're not going to give in to bullying overall. And those who are like trying to cover up any lies they've told about you, like also what I'm picking up is some people are getting wind to the fact that everyone who's been targeting you is getting investigated and things like that for illegal activity towards you. And it's like they're acting like they're starting to abandon the people that they gang stalked you with. So the ones who aren't aware of the changes taking place, this person is going to become scapegoated. They're going to be like used and abused, and people are going to basically act like they support them. And then obviously we're going to turn on this person and say, yeah, that person lied on Power One. But do not worry about them, says Spirit. They're going to get their karma. So without further ado, let's cleanse the energy. Hello, beautiful Pile 2. Thank you for being present. So we have Archangel Gabrielle and creativity. So part of your reputation is that you are like on a whole nother level of creativity. Like your creativity is so pure and it can't be tainted. And there's a lot of people who are highly envious and jealous of the fact that your creativity is some of the most purest stuff they've seen. Like your creativity is the kind of stuff where someone can't come in and give you a price for it. Someone can't come in and then say, well, I'll make you a deal. Let's work together. Let's write up a contract together. Like, definitely part of your reputation is that you're a free sovereign being and you're going to protect your freedom at all costs. And a lot of people who are codependent, they really like your energy, but because they don't have access to you, like I really feel that they try to go above and beyond to cause havoc in your life so that you will have a decrease in creativity. Like I'm really sensing people like evil eyeing the shit out of you and then watching to see why is it that PAL 2 is still standing. And do not worry, these people are going to start getting karma in unexpected ways. Like, it's going to show up at the most worst opportune times. But one would say, oh no, actually in those times when we learn the fastest. And because these people like refuse to learn on their own, well, part of their karma is they're going to learn how to respect you and others in a very in a way that's going to be so uncomfortable that they're going to wish they had just left you alone and things like that. So part of your karma is anyone who messes with you gets it. Then we also have North Star, divine feminine animal companion communication. So part of your reputation, and this is just people who are in denial, but they're saying that you don't know what you're doing with your life, you're irresponsible, you're just trying to make up for lost time. It's like you're having like a midlife crisis at an early age. They're trying to see if there's something wrong with you mentally, things like that. And basically they're just reflecting on the fact that they feel like they don't have any dreams anymore because they don't have any dreams. And they're wishing that they could be living your life. So it's just a whole bunch of people trying to project hate onto you because they wish they were living your life. And they don't realize that if they were living your life and they were receiving as much hate as you're receiving, they would have committed suicide by now. So it's just a whole lot of people trying to figure out how is it that you still keep doing stuff and they're not able to. All right. So the rumor mill, but this is also like your reputation pile too, is that you are meeting with a romantic partner who is highly spiritual. So part of your reputation is that you only attract high vibrational lovers and that you have a high vibrational romance going on. And that's part of your reputation. Like, it's like, it may not be like obvious, but it's like people like notice this spark that you have with someone. If you have, if you met them already, and if you haven't met them, then it's like, it's going to be so natural. And to you, it's just going to be like, well, we're just friends. But others are like, part of your reputation is going to be connected to this like healthy healing relationship coming into your life. And Lord Ganeshas are moving anyone out of the way who's trying to stop that. Then we have I'm connecting with my inner soul. So part of your reputation is that you're extremely spiritual. Like, you're so in tune and tap with yourself that you can help people connect to who they are, pal, too. So there's so much, like, this is the positive path. I like this. Okay, so we had a whole bunch jump out. I feel led to read all of them. We have mysteries of elevation and sacred geometry. So part of your reputation is that people feel like you're doing a lot of spell work just to get these changes that you're getting. And they're really pissed because they're doing a whole lot of spell work and it's not working. But literally, when they try to read into your Akashic record so that they can like take things out of it and put it into their own and then put their own fuck shit into yours. Like, literally what comes up in the readings is that you're working on a project and secret. People don't know anything. All they get in the readings is like, well, you know, Pal 2 is doing something. Okay. And then we have this in reverse. No matter how bad things may seem, there's always a silver lining. So part of your reputation is that, okay, this is, you know, the hating side of being in the spotlight, is that you give in to things quickly. And then I'm taking a class in reverse. So part of your reputation is that you need to just like listen to people more, because people feel as if you're not listening to them. But these are people who do not have your best interest at heart. All they want to do is hurt you and talk over you, and they do not like that you're rapidly changing. They don't like that your creativity is so ahead of this time. So it's like you have a whole lot of people stealing your shit, and then they like go and repost it or reshare it, and they're, you know, and they're like, these are highly manipulative people who try to make it seem as if they came up with the type of things in, you know, themselves, and then they get really shitty karma. So I really feel like Power 2, like the type of spiritual warfare you have, if Lord Ganesha is here with you, you have been through a lot, and these people are starting to get it, and they're going to regret sharing esoteric knowledge that they were not blessed with. So then we have this in reverse. What I put out to the world will come back to me. I have to fold. So a lot of people, part of your reputation is that you have haters who are hoping that you lose everything. Like, these people are hoping that you did something bad to get what you got. They're hoping to God that you really like sold your soul. They're hoping to God that you're stripping or doing something in a very seedy place where you would not feel safe and comfortable. Like, these people are just wishing like you are found out to be something that's just, you know, we told you you shouldn't trust this person, things like that. So then we have I reject suicide, return to sender. defender. So part of your reputation is that people who fuck with you end up killing themselves. Like you are kind of like a urban legend, pal, too. It's like part of your reputation is that people start to realize really quickly, people who mess with you really go through it. Like when I say they go through it, they really go through it. They experience the kind of things where you can only talk about in horror movies. Like there's a person that is experiencing suicidal ideology right now for targeting you, and what I'm picking up is their life is like a horror movie. And so to like hide the fact that they're hearing voices and saying things and they're being psychically attacked, and they feel like if they try to speak to anyone about it, they feel like they wouldn't be able to, be understood. They feel like they would be hospitalized. So literally what I'm picking up is that these people are saying they like scary movies and things like that, but their energy is getting cold and dark, and people are starting to like wonder what's going on with you and stuff like that. So let's keep going. So yeah, that's part of your reputation. So we have, I want you to worry and reverse. So part of your reputation is that you're unbothered and you don't care what anyone says or does. You're going to do what the fuck you want to do anyway. And there's a lot of envious, jealous people about how you're doing this. Like, I really feel like, pal, too, you have changed so much, and you're not even aware of how much you've changed, but changed yourself and how everything else around you has changed. But like literally, pal, too, you have changed so much, like to the point where it's kind of like people are like, everywhere that person goes, nothing is the same. So it's like some people are scared of meeting you, pal, too, because they're afraid of actually not being able to find their way back home. It's like, going Alice in Wonderland, going down the rabbit hole. It's like people think they want to go down the rabbit hole, and if they're not in alignment with this type of ascension, because like you run into people who say they want to ascend, who say they want a relationship with the Most High, but they're not willing to face their fears and be honest with themselves about how they feel and about like the company that they keep and the actions that they take. So then they get this spiritual awakening. People who don't even ask for it, they get this. And then the ones who are in lower vibrational, they'll get the spiritual awakening, and like their whole life changes, and they realize there's no way to go back to before meeting you. So a lot of these people end up hating you because they wish that they could like literally talk to you like about their spiritual ascension. I feel like you're a spiritual leader, pal, too, in your own unique way. But then like these people realize that they fucked up so bad with you that you won't even listen to them. So these people literally just evil eye you. So part of your reputation is that like people hope that they don't run into you because they don't want to have to face the consequences of their actions. And it's like you show up unexpected and randomly. Like I don't see the number 5, but I'm feeling the number 5 for you, pal, too. Like you show up in random places, and part of your reputation is that anywhere you show up to, it's gonna be a whole major change. Then we have North Star, Divine Feminine, Animal Companion Communication. So part of your reputation is that you are super feminine and super nurturing, and like you're really like you're very healing to listen to and for people to like talk to. And so people feel like whatever it is you're going to be doing with your life, it's going to be like a nurturing role, but not in like the traditional way. It's going to be a nurturing role kind of where it's like people are going to feel understood, like their animalistic nature will not be judged. So part of your North Star is the fact that you are non-judging, but you also have this firmness to you, and you're really unique with it. So part of your reputation, child, too, is that like about a lot of hidden esoteric things. That's another reason why people are afraid of being hexed by you, pal, too. They're afraid that, because you're like lying low, how you're lying low, and no one knows what you're doing or going through. And a lot of people want to know, so they may be intrusive, but they don't know how to actually be intrusive without like revealing themselves. You literally have people trying to figure out how to call you and get into your business. And then when they work up the courage or the nerve to, and you don't give them the response they want, they start having mental breakdowns within 3 days, just so you know. But part of your reputation is that you are really tapped into the esoterics. And this is also like part of your reputation is that people like feel that like, you know, whatever it is you came here to do is experiencing so much opposition, and they admire you because you're not giving in to it. We have rebuilding starseed music. Like I really feel, and it's in reverse. So part of your reputation is that you're super you're super talented, okay? Then part of your reputation is that your scars make you beautiful. So part of your reputation is that you've gone through a lot, and that you're like a warrior, a soldier. And because most people, like when they start to think about what you've been through, you know, they think about people get really deep when they think about you, high vibrational. They think you must downplay your own experiences because others have made you like feel that you have to. But like there's a lot of support for you out here, pal, too, that if you just share your story, like people want to know how it is you got to where you're at, because like people haven't really been able to express how difficult life has been, and the way you express how difficult life can be really gives them hope to not give up and commit suicide. Then we have out of alignment, experiencing feelings of resistance. So there are some people who are saying that like you're an emotional wreck, and that like you're bad news for anyone that gets into a relationship with you. But this is really just an ex from your past who's literally trying to like, you know, keep their so-called friends off of you. Like I'm picking up a ex from the past, their friends wanted to be with you too, and they were really insecure, so they sabotaged you, maybe even physically abused you, among other things. And so this person is just talking about you like you're bad luck and things like that, but really it's just making their so-called friends get even more turned on about you, that they start to look for you. And this person is planning on committing suicide if they don't get to have access to you. So this person literally wants to go out like, you know, feel bad for me, but it's like on their bucket list before they go, they want to basically give you a message. So part of your reputation is that you're getting your strength back. Like people are realizing, Kyle, too, that you have been through so much and you're so strong, and they don't understand how anyone could have treated you the way that they treated you. Like Pal, too, you're so sweet and kind and caring that when people hear lies about you, they're just kind of like, I'm going to watch out for this one, because if this person is talking about this person this much and in this way, then what is it they have to hide? So it's like you have people who don't even, like you haven't even met and that you don't even know, or who don't even know you, but like they pick up on something's off when people talk about you from your past. And it's like they gather like clues and things, because it's like they're starting to put together like how to read people based off of these people. And the people from your past are trying to actually like look as if they're healing, like they're into this new age spiritual thing. But the thing is, it's like it's all good and fun until they start getting psychically attacked. You got a lot of cars falling out. Once again, North Star. You guys, part of your reputation is that you are on your North Star. You're on your North Node. Nothing's going to take you off of the path. Part of your reputation is that you're also extremely protected. Okay? That's why some people from your past are just kind of really regretting it. Like when they were targeting you at first, they were like, you know, Pal 2 is an easy target. And then they started getting karma. And then they started getting clear signs that it was because they were messing with you. Then I have high standards. So part of your reputation is that you have high standards. Part of your reputation is that you do not care for the foolish tomfoolery. And also, okay, so you guys, I'm having this memory of my childhood, and I'm going to see how it's going to relate to you guys, Paul, too. So when I was like a child, and my grandmother would go only play the AM station and things like that, because it was gospel music. And if I wanted to listen to anything other than gospel music, she would say stuff like, you know, she would demonize me and things like that and make me feel bad. And I feel as if like, people from your past who said a lot of mean things to you. It's like what I'm picking up is that you're healing and sitting back all those seeds of traumas of these people, and like these people are reliving memories of how they hurt you, like every last fucking one of them. So if you have someone who hurt you like a fucking billion times, they're feeling the emotions of the shame and guilt of how much they hurt you. Like I feel you have experienced so many people attacking you, pal, too, that it's like you got used to it, but like you'd be surprised how often you have been psychically attacked. And these people are getting back those seeds. Like however much shit you experienced and what they did to you when they were doing it, they're getting that back times 10. So if you were, bullied and beat up and all kinds of stuff and reputation marred due to someone planting a seed of self-doubt in you, that's going back to the sender and they're experiencing it 10 times worse. And they're trying to figure out how to basically get access to you so that they can pass that trauma on to you again. So it's someone who passed trauma on to you. And then, yes, part of your reputation is that like you always have a suitor. Like people don't see, they don't know who you're going to. Insecure people leave you alone because they don't want to be just another person. They want to feel special with you. They literally, these insecure people don't actually like you or love you from at a genuine level. They just want to be liked and loved the way you actually are. And so they just sit back and they'll call you a player and things like that. Okay. Then we have health, injury. So hold on. We're going to get something to back this up. Let's do this. So I'm also picking up, you have the angelic realm discussing you as well. So you have a pretty big deal if you've got the angelic realm discussing you. The angelic realm doesn't really like fuck with a lot of people. You know what I mean? People will say, I got a guardian angel here, I got a guardian angel there. But if you're not pure-hearted, an angel's not going to fuck with you. Angels only fuck with like kind, pure-hearted people who are not going to turn their back on them. When they have to be patient or when they have to, go through some really tough emotional times. So if you're being talked about among the angelic realm, then you are high value in the 3D and 5D. So part of your reputation is that you are luxurious. Some people are saying that you got money from an injury. Okay. If that's true, great. And if that's not, great. But part of your reputation is that you will sue someone quickly and you will win. So you got a lot of people afraid of getting on your bad side. And then you have family can have a strong effect on two of you. Reminded of why you have chosen each other. So part of your reputation is that like you keep your relationships very private because a lot of people like to get access to your relationships. It's like, there's a toxic relationships and you got those people like doing toxic shit and stuff, but then your relationship is so healthy if you're in a relationship or the relationship that you're going to be in, like the next one you're going to be in actually, pal, too. Like people want to get their hands into your healthy relationship because they want to see you like sad, mad, miserable. They want to see this relationship torn apart, but it is protected by Archangel Michael. And then this is in reverse. I maintain a positive outlook on life by maintaining a strong connection to the angelic realm. You have people saying that you are disconnected from yourself and that you are full of illusions. And then you have, when I offer advice, others know I care for them and that I'm trying to help them accomplish their goals. So also part of your reputation is that you're a good person to go to for advice. So literally when people say hateful stuff about you, people just sit there and listen and they're just like, anyway, so you're getting a lot of free press because you got your past talking about you. Also, your shamers are being put on display, just so you know. So let's get some advice for you, pal, too, and then we're going to keep it moving. And I just want to say thank you for being present. Alrighty, so just so you know, some advice. Startup money for business. So whatever that means for you, you could actually have a literal business, or maybe you're just in the business of energy, but you're about to get all you need to get like that idea, passion project, which is actually your business off the ground. I feel like you already have the plans in place, pal, too, but I feel like you're going to be attracting the physical money, also the energy and resources to basically get something off the ground connected to your creativity. Alrighty, so I hope that helped you, pal, too. Let's cleanse the energy and thank you for being present. Okay, pile 3. So pile 3, this is energy I'm getting. Like, I feel like people woke up all of a sudden and your reputation changed and they were scared to speak your name. This is what I'm picking up for pile 3. I really feel as if like these people just woke up one morning and they have this sense of dread. Like, like I feel as if today's not going to be a good day for me. Things like that. And I feel like your reputation went from being completely trashed and slammed to like this magical makeover, and the people who've been talking shit about you, it's like they have gotten so used to talking shit about you that it's like somebody's going to reveal themselves for who they truly are and their intentions towards you. Because I feel like people try to act like they have your best intentions at heart, but really they're just trying to take what you have, and they can't get access to you, so they just talk about you, hoping they'll bring you down, because that's what will bring them down. That's why a lot of the people who are talking about you don't go with their own dreams, because they're afraid of having to go through what you're going through. So a lot of people want your strength and things like that, but if they even got access to even a little tiny bit of your strength, they would literally die, because your type of strength, it's not something that you just sit on and you just like do a lot of talking, you don't make necessary changes with your life. Your strength is the type of strength where you actually literally have to do something with it or people will die. Okay. But yeah, what I'm picking up, part of your reputation is that you're this beautiful mogul and who came up through the slums, and now the people who have been associated with speaking ill against your name, they're trying to basically act as if they've been supporting you, but someone's is about to be pissed, and they're gonna like tell on these people. I'm hearing core positions of authority. So we have star seeds. So yes, part of your reputation is that you're a star seed and you're different, and you are bringing downloads from the heavens into planet Earth. And so people are really fascinated with you, because they're like, how are you so brave to be like this, alien type person in a world that does not, respect differences? And like people feel really safe around you. People feel like they've met their best friend when they're around you. So part of your reputation is like you are the perfect person to have as a friend. Part of your reputation is that like you're not even weird, you're just like a whole fucking zone and shit like that. So we have foresight, divination, and gifted abilities, and this is in reverse. So part of your reputation is that you're a fake. It's people just hating on you because you're naturally gifted as a starseed, and they don't like that you're able to do something so really spectacular and well, and do it in such a way it's never been done before. Like you might be doing it and thinking like, this is completely normal. But really, the 5151, look that angel number up if you're watching Pile 3. They're like, literally like, how the fuck how do they know that? And so it's really a lot of people. Like when you tell people their truth, Pile 3, like people come up with new plans and plots. Like literally you put an end to people's plots and plans by literally speaking your truth. It gets them uncomfortable and they start planning other ways just to get at you. So part of your reputation is that you keep people on their toes, and your enemies are very afraid of you, but they really are. Okay, so you say I release giving in to societal pressures and indifferences. Yes, starseed, your part of your reputation is that you just don't really give a flying fuck at this point. Like you don't care if someone talks shit about you. You don't really give a fuck if people like go against you. You don't care if someone starts a mob against you. You're still gonna walk through the town, go shopping, eat at your favorite restaurant, buy your favorite clothes, listen to your favorite movie. Like you guys are the type of people who will like have the whole, like you'll be in your apartment completely naked, all the windows up, all the neighbors can hear you and see you. You got the music going loud. It just looks like you're always having a party. Like Pile 3, you're the type of people who like would be like the neighbor who's just not afraid to be naked, and people are like trying to figure out, how do you feel safe in a place where we don't even feel safe with clothes on? And it's like people would feel like they want to party with you. So part of your reputation is that you attract a lot of jealousy because your life is so easy. Like literally what I'm picking up is that you could be just dancing naked in your house to your favorite music, and people will see this one moment of you, and this one moment of you is how some is how they'll view you for the rest of their way of viewing you. And they'll just kind of be like, well, Pal 3 doesn't do anything. All they do is dance and walk around the house naked. So part of your reputation is that like, no, like you will do any and everything and that you're wild. Okay, then we have a relationship coming up with someone who's wild side. So yes, part of your reputation is that you're loud and people who want to get with you. Like you'll have people who are like, they'll be talking about like, I'm going to have relations with Pal 3, and then they come in your energy and then they just buckle under the pressure of your energy. Your energy is that strong, okay? And then we have, I'm resilient even if people think I'm soft and fragile. So part of your reputation is that you're so gentle and soft, and people don't even know how the fuck it is you're still walking around, because they feel like if they were in your shoes, they would have given up. And then we have, I hold love for the shame within me. So part of your reputation is that you're super non-judgmental, and now like, people can literally come to you and talk to you about anything. And a lot of people wish they could come and talk to you. A lot of people wish that they could like talk about their day and how they thought about things, like because after people meet you, they have these huge spiritual awakenings where they really start to think. Like instead of going from this like mundane surface level conversation to I like the color pink, someone will like literally go to telling you, you know, I thought I liked the color pink, but it just kept me safe. Like I would look at it and it helped me deal with anxiety when I was little. But now that I've gotten older and I'm healing from anxiety, I really think I like the color like, you know, purple. And I kind of want to combine pink and purple. And I really want to see how this makes me feel. Like I really sense like people see that you're into a whole lot of stuff and you know how to combine a whole bunch of topics together and then like communicate it in such a way where literally everyone on a universal scale can understand you. And I feel you have a lot of people jealous about that. And also there's something with colors. So part of your yes, you're like a rainbow. Like some would say you're like the pot at the end of the rainbow, but some are saying your life is like, you know, chasing gold. You know, a leprechaun has to go through a lot of hell just to get to that pot of gold. But literally, I believe you figured out what the pot of gold truly is, and that's part of your reputation, that you know something that others don't, and that's why you have such an easy life, and that's why people like to live vicariously through you. Like they wish they could just, you know, breathe the air you breathe. They wish they could drink the water you drink. They wish they could, you know, shit the shit that you shit. And that's, you know, you know, whatever. So you have a lot of admirers, okay? I have a stable financial situation. So you have people talking about your financial situation. They don't know what your financial situation is, but they're trying to basically make something up. Like they're getting really, really crafty. So your financial situation, people are saying like you don't have a stable financial situation, and they're trying to discredit you they're trying to discredit your work ethic. So it's like whatever you're doing is so beautiful, Power 3, that people like try to overshadow your work by finding something like, you know what, I bet Power 3 doesn't have enough money. I bet Power 3 is just stunning. I bet Power 3 is getting that money from like a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. I bet Power 3 is like, you know, gay for pay or shit like that. You know, I bet Power 3 sold their soul. Like people are just literally trying to talk about your financial situation. Like they're like, that money ain't gonna last long, shit like that. And then we have my confidence is shining through. So you have people from your past saying Power 3 ain't confident. Power 3 is just acting. And then we have I'm wise with my money, so its period of stability will last. And then you have people who are just like, Power 3 is a person to go to for financial advice. And so it's like you have these people who are just like trying to make it look as if there's something like off about you. Like that every time they try to find something off about you, people just look at them like, can you just stop hating on Power 3 and just admit Power 3's a shit? Like I watch Power 3. I go to Power 3's social media platform because it helps me keep going. And it's like people are just getting tired of being around these people who are talking shit about you, because like these people, they're starting to notice like you're saying all this stuff about Power 3, and yet every time we, you know, go to you know, support Power 3, Power 3 is always giving their best. And then we have I'm single and socializing with people. So part of your reputation is that you're either in a relationship or you're about to get into one. It's like people have been reading your cards and shit like that, and they're thinking, oh my gosh, who is this person that Pile 3 is about to meet? So you have a whole lot of exes who are really salty, and they're hoping that you don't meet this person. They're hoping that, you know, you are hurt so bad by what they did to you that you will like miss out on the opportunity. But Lord Ganesh is removing these people out of your life. And if you have kids with them and these people are highly toxic, you're going to be getting full custody of your kids, and these people are going to be removed out of your kids' lives for good. Okay, because these people are super toxic and they just literally want to drain you of your energy. Okay, let's keep going. Pile 3. So yeah, part of your reputation is that you have some salty ass exes who do not know how to leave alone, and they're sociopathic. And then it's like, I acknowledge I have suffered a recent bereavement and is showing up this morning or grief. So part of your reputation is that like some people have done you really dirty and people are talking about it. People are talking about it like it's a reality TV show, and people are wondering what justice you're gonna get. People are like, I hope that it works out for Pile 3, because like honestly, for Pile 3 to be like giving us all this good content, I feel like you're a creator. For Pile 3 to be giving us all this good content despite all the shit that they have had stolen from them, and that's returning, by the way. But they're like all this beautiful stuff that Pile 3 is doing that, you know, for us to give back to us, and that like, you know, people are trying to downplay it. Well, you have a lot of people wishing goodwill for you, praying for you, sending energetic support your way. So if you're like feeling bogged down throughout the day and then you're like, I feel really good all of a sudden, it's because a lot of people are sending you a lot of good energy. Because they 5959, you checked it out if you feel led to. People realize if they had been through what you had been through, they may have given into the pressure, and the fact that you're still like standing up despite the pressure you feel with the outside world, you know, half of it trying to understand you and half of it trying to misunderstand you, and some people who just don't leave you alone. Like people really feel they would have buckled under pressure by now. Like people feel your strength like miles away, and then when they're actually face to face with you, they are really flabbergasted that like people will even try you. Because they're like, do you know who the fuck you're messing with? Like, I don't even know who I'm messing with, and I wouldn't do that if I were you. So yeah, part of your reputation is that nothing is the same with you. New starts. It's like every time you go somewhere, something changes. So you get a lot of people who like, they like seeing you initially, but then they like don't like the constant changes. So they might like try to have you like not come back to places, and they might try to be really mean about it. So in this times, like, you're going to be learning how to communicate. 10101. Okay, something's happening. You're going to be learning how to communicate with people who are resistant to change and things like that. And then we have, I release focusing on what went wrong and how I failed. And so part of your reputation is that you just don't care about the past anymore. The past is like sulking, and they're crying because their evil schemes to take you down isn't working. And they're not crying because they actually literally miss you for the right reasons. They're just crying because they're like, how the fuck is it that Pile 3 keeps figuring out what the fuck we're doing, and then like, you know, making everyone aware of it. Like people are starting to look at these people as if they're sociopathic, and if they have children, people are definitely keeping a close eye on these kids because people are concerned for the kids' safeties and things like that. And people, part of your reputation, Pile 3, is that like people feel that you're gonna get justice. Like people feel that the energy of justice is supporting you, and they hope that you get the justice that you deserve. Okay. And then we have, I will never give in to sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, and regret forevermore. So yeah, part of your reputation is that you are resilient and you will find a way to be happy. Even if it takes you, you know, a little bit of time, you're going to be, you know, go into hermit mode, take the time you need to heal. And then you're going to come back out and do what it is that you love doing. And people really admire that because, you know, most people get into a slump when they are experiencing grief or they're mourning, and you get up, and instead of letting that energy beat you down, you get up and make something beautiful about it, out of it, and people are really inspired. So there's a lot of art projects that are increasing because of you, and Spirit just wants to say congratulations on accepting that you are an influencer. And then we have, I acknowledge I have suffered a recent bereavement. So people, part of your reputation is that like, you're definitely in this grief energy, and people are just really trying to, the high vibration people are trying to send you a lot of good energy to help you get through it. You know, we're not focusing on the low vibrational energy that's evil eyeing you because they know what they've done. We're focusing on the high vibrational energy that's like saying we support you, and we're sending all this love and light, and we hope that it works out. Okay, and because you're influencing them to tie up their own karmic cycles. Okay, and then we have and this is in reverse. When I'm frustrated with myself, I know I did the best I could under the circumstances. So you have some people saying that you're really hard on yourself and that you should be more gentle with yourself, because if you saw like yourself the way other people saw you, you would probably just fall in love with your own self. And they don't mean it from a place of narcissism. They're coming from a place like, you're so beautiful. Like, they wish you could see what they see. And they are supporting your self-love journey. Okay. And then we have my confidence is shining through in reverse. So you have people from your past saying you ain't confident, you're going through hell and back behind closed doors, and you don't want people to know, and you're just trying to act like everything's this and that. And some people are saying that you're just like fucking someone to get all this nice stuff, and you're not good with money, and you're not a good person to be around, and you know, bad things happen when you're around. So it's just like you have people who just literally miss you, and you're not giving them access to your energy because they're so toxic, you know, and they know they're toxic and they don't care. They're just like, I want pal 3. But it's like you have people who are super toxic, just like literally just trying to find some reason to feel your energy. So they feel if they talk about you and consistently evil eye you, that you'll come back. But I have not yet figured out why it is that abusers feel if they continue to treat you like shit when you get presented and experience high vibrational healing, loving connections. They feel as if that I can still treat pal like 3 like that, you know, because me and pal 3 have been together for a long time. And it's like, after you meet someone healthy, like, even though you may have like what's it called, withdrawal symptoms of leaving toxic people alone, you love yourself enough to like, I'm not going to do that, because like that physically hurts and emotionally hurts and mentally hurts. And so I have not yet figured out why it is that toxic people think, you know, I really deserve to be in someone's energy, you know, even though I did hurt them in this particular manner. I didn't just hurt them, I gave them things. So these people are like, I gave you stuff, you owe me. So this is standing out again. So my body and mind are coming back into balance. So there's a lot of like support for your healing, your mind, body healing. People tell you're healing, and they are really like impressed with you because the type of healing you're doing, they do not know how the fuck you're doing it. They feel like they would have took a break and fallen pressure to the spiritual warfare you were going under, and the fact that you're not giving up, it's helping them. Okay. And then we have, just when I'm feeling like giving up, I will receive my breakthrough. So part of your reputation is that like you have a lot of breakthroughs back to back, and maybe you do feel like giving up, but you still don't do it, you know? So we're going to get a couple more cards for you beautiful, lovely souls. And I just want to say thank you, pal 3, for being present. I love the fact that I'm able to give this type of read. It's so like beautiful. And I'm glad that like things are clearing up for you, because like I feel like whatever you've experienced in the past before you got to this place, it helped mellow you out, and someone else would possibly have become more irate and abusive to others. And the fact that you allow the situation to mellow you out, a lot of people really admire you, pile 3. So you also are just part of your reputation is that like you are living for some, I'm hearing that you're going to mess it up with someone. That's it. Someone from the past is like, I feel like you release that person energetically, and so you call it a new romantic partner, whether you're aware of it or not. And like that person that you release knows that you met that person, like this new person, and like the old person's just kind of like, they're gonna fuck it up anyway, and it's only because they're projecting because they fucked it up with you. Then we have, I want that promotion and I go forward. So also part of your reputation is that you're ambitious and it's best to get out your way. And the fact that we have Lord Ganesha here with removal of obstacles, but I'm seeing clear path ahead, and also hearing clear path ahead. And you're being asked to like explore other long-term goals, because that's extended to what you have going on. So let's get you some advice, pile 3. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. Like I'm really enjoying delivering the messages for you guys. And This is really fun. Like, I love doing pick a cards, okay? Advice for Potter. I will continue to breathe without having to accomplish anything to deserve the right to exist. So Spirit is saying just be. Like, literally, your whole work life is about to change. You're going to start to realize, I don't have to stand on my feet all day. 9 to 5. I don't have to do something a certain way, the way people want or have told me I have to do it. Whatever you're going to do is going to be so relaxed, and it's going to be drawing in money effortlessly. And people are going to be highly jealous of it. And who gives a flying fuck, pile 3? That has nothing to do with you. Let's cleanse the energy. Hey, beautiful Power 4. So we have Archangel Raziel and changes. So part of your reputation is, and a lot of people are scared to be around you, but it's like, this is getting to the point where people are like, I don't want to fuck with Power 4. Every time you go somewhere, things change. So what I'm picking up in the past, people didn't notice it. People were just kind of like, Power 4. Let me target Power 4. But then something started happening where everything started changing around you. Everything. Like you could basically go to, like, okay, the same high school, right? The same freaking fucking high school, right? And it's like the same thing served every week on the same schedule and things like that. But then you show up, Power 4, and then it's like something happens, radical change happens in the school, and everyone has to like adjust to it. And say you went to the school every day for the rest, like you went to the school for a really long time. Every day something radical changed. And then like it's like the day you don't show up, people are like, it's normal. So part of your reputation is that you're a jinx, and it's not that you're a jinx. People get their karma when they're around you. Like, one of the things that they have to accept is that change is going to happen. And when they don't want to accept it, well, they meet you. So you show up in a lot of people's lives who do not want change. They'll try to like do everything they can to get you to just stop changing. Okay, we all know that the kids are safe. We don't want you to know it. So part of your reputation is that you have people lying to you and trying to cause you psychosis. And it's like, people are trying to figure out like how to help you, like they're really trying to figure out what to do, because they see that what you're experiencing is so severe, and the fact that you're handling it so well, like, I don't think you really know that what you're experiencing is so severe, because like you're focusing on other stuff. Because I feel like if you knew that if you focus on these toxic energies would make your life a living hell right now. So I feel like you're focusing on building yourself and your brand. That's what I'm definitely hearing. And like you're so focused on it that when these people are planning and plotting on you, and you get like downloads and messages that they're trying to plan and plot on you, you literally have made so much headway to accomplish a goal, and accomplishing a goal also gets rid of that obstacle. So it's like your enemies are getting tired, because they're like, every time they're setting something up for you, it keeps falling on their face like an egg. And then it's like also they start losing resources. So then we have reflections, attraction. So part of your reputation, reflections, attractions. People don't want to see you. They don't want to meet you. Some people regret meeting you, because it's like after they see you, their life is never the same. They could just pass you and they'll feel your energy, and you may not even speak to them. They may even just see a whiff of your hair, but just your energy. It's just kind of like, I do not want Pal 1 around. It's not the energy where people are like, I'm going to I'm going to mob against Pal 1. No, maybe Pal 1 might be beneficial, but I'm not going to mob against Pal 4. No, this is a type of energy where it's like you wake a lot of people up, and people get I'm feeling some get angry at the fact that when they find things out, like just passing you, people start to get an understanding of, illusions in their life. And then they start, wanting to just change it. And then they start getting angry when they start realizing, I want to change my life. And I see you're trying to stop me from going on my path. And you're doing it so sneakily and lying to me. And you're using the fact we've known each other for years to get away with it. And so you send people on this journey where they're just like, I do not give a flying fuck who you are. You can be my mother, you can be my brother, you can be my child if that's the case, but I'm getting rid of you because you're too toxic. And so Toxic people don't like you. That's part of your reputation. And your new beginning of a healthy love is here finally. So part of your reputation is that you're just doing the same thing over and over, dating, and people from your past who have nothing to do, nothing going on. They're watching you. They're jealous of your beauty, so they like to downplay it. Like they don't like to downplay everything you do, and your beauty, no one can deny it, and they like looking at you. So they'll like be talking about you, like, you know, Pal 4 just doesn't know how to have healthy relationships, and it's like they're basically trying to like use their projections of their relationships onto you as a way of saying Pal 4 is irresponsible. Pal 4 doesn't take care of their responsibilities. So part of your reputation is you have a lot of hating ass family. And then you have, I'm still trying to hospitalize you. So part of your reputation is that you have a lot of people out here trying to like really fuck your shit up. Like you're so powerful that you have large groups, organizations of people like sneakily trying to do shit behind your back. Like no more are they doing it straight to your face, Pal 4. They're like really trying to like get someone in. Like I really see people planning and plotting in groups on, you know, how to train someone to be your friend. This might be one of the reasons why you're changing so much, because people are trying to like get like to soften you up like butter under a nice hot stove fire, and then it's like they want to put whatever they want. It's like people are trying to poison your well, and it's like part of your reputation is that you're aware of it, and that your enemies are really highly upset because it's like you keep fooling their plans. It's like Scooby-Doo. Like I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Then we have commitment. So part of your reputation is that like people only want a commitment with you. Okay. I'm really liking these messages. Not because like they're like super agreeable, but it's like this shows a lot of your personal growth. So part of your reputation is that like your growth is unmatched, and a lot of people are intimidated to be around you. So those who like don't have the best interest at you, that just sit there and stare. And it's not because they're trying to be rude and like intimidate you, but there's something that's very beautiful and alluring about you, magnetism I'm picking up. And like that's why you possibly do a lot of energy cleanses, and you have a lot of protection methods. And so we have I'm unified and harmonious. So part of your reputation is that you are super peaceful, and like a lot of narcissists don't want to like make it obvious they're targeting you. That's why they're being extremely nice to you. But like literally people already know they're targeting you. And it's like because you're so peaceful, people are trying to figure out why these people are doing it. Also, part of your reputation is that you are a player. You know, this is how attractive you are. And really it's time for people to evolve past this insecurity where this person's attractive, this person gets a lot of attention, so they more than likely are going to be cheaters. This is literally just people who have abandonment issues and you know, stemming from the mother wound I'm picking up. And a lot of people see you as like a mother, like a healing mother energy. And when they don't have access to you, it's like they get into this state where they want to dominate you like a guardian. It's like, you know, you had a parent who tried to dominate you possibly. So you may have attracted people who just want to become your guardian. And when I say they want to become your guardian, they're willing to carry it out as far as they can take it. Like if that means you have estates, they want to like immobilize you to the point where they're like, I have to make financial decisions for Pal 4. And they get so mad that they're not able to do it. And they're not realizing what they want for you is happening for them. And then we have commitment. Once again, there's this love interest that's coming in. Part of your reputation is love. Like, you know, but there's a specific love connection that's like people are really talking about. I don't think you really get how significant it is. Maybe it's like you're so used to significance happening in your life, Pal 4, so that it's just normal for you. But like whenever you're around people, they feel like magic happens and they wish that they could just hold on to it forever, and then you go away and things go back to being mundane if they do not have the self-discipline and self-confidence in themselves to build the reality that they want to achieve. And then we have commitment in reverse. So you have a whole lot of people like basically trying to contemplate your relationship. So part of your reputation is that relationships, who you're connected to. And then this is still like, we have this in reverse. I'm still trying to hospitalize you. So part of your reputation is that you keep overcoming the impossible, and people are trying to figure out how it is you're doing it, but they don't know how you're doing it, but they're just like, you know what, if Pal 4 can do it, I can do it. I'm feeling like to stop it here because Pal 4, I feel like, you know, maybe you just came to this video and you just wanted to get an understanding of why people are acting a little bit different, communicating a little bit different, and even though you feel something on the horizon. But it's basically, I feel like Power 4, you're basically stopping any toxicity that they're trying to send your way. And this is the last one in reverse. I know I can create whatever I want with focus, intervention, and action. So some part of your reputation is that you're not focused, you're flighty and things like that. But then the same people saying that, they see all these beautiful projects you put out, and then they try to downplay it and say, well, you know, if Power 4 doesn't get us organization system, basically their organization system, they'll like literally they'll be like, so Power 4 is crazy because Power 4 doesn't do things the way I do it. And I'm clearly being biased in my opinion, but I'm triggered by Power 4. So part of your reputation is that you trigger people who you like bring out the criminal in people, and people are trying to figure out how it is you haven't given in to that darkness, and they're very intrigued by it and inspired. Okay, so let's look into some advice for Power 4, and this flew out. Okay, so heart form. What does that mean? Spiritually. Heart form. Heart and then form. So Power 4, please take it easy. Not like be worried and be fearful. No, just take it easy, because like you guys are, it's like your heart's healing. It's healing at such a rapid rate that being asked to get some like rest, you know, don't take personal things like that. And I honestly hope that this helps you guys. I've actually had fun. I had so much fun during this reading, because it just helped me get some insight into, you know, coming from a less judgmental place. All right. Anywho, if you're still here for the second pick a card, it's like, no, I'm gonna do a second pick a card. Like I'm terrible at doing a second pick a card. Okay, so, 2 pals, and I'm gonna keep this short and brief. One of these timestamps, please. Alrighty, so let's get the energy of pile 1. Something I feel like this is gonna come in handy. Like I get in this habit where I make more than one video, and then I go back to it later, and I'm like, I'm glad I did, because I needed to hear something I needed to hear. And so instead of me thinking, oh my gosh, I should possibly be doing something else, I look back and I'm like, I'm glad I did that. And then like after I finish something really important, and I go in, you know, rest, and I look back at it and I see like the beautiful investment I made into it, and I start to realize that, you know, the things people said about me from my past was just blockages and reflections of how they felt about themselves. So then I get to the point where I'm just like, you know what? All is well. So okay, we're gonna start with pile 1. Okay, it's a beautiful pile 1. The energy crown of your reading is your new beginning of healthy love is here finally. And then we have the witch. So what I'm picking up here is there's something with love magic going on. Perhaps you're not doing it intentionally in the way you think you are, but really what I'm picking up, pile 1, is that you're a great manifester at drawing in your soulmate. Now a lot of people are highly jealous of this because they're attracting a lot of toxic people, and it's like they're doing love spells and they're attracting these super toxic people because they're have some toxicity within themselves that they need to be aware of. However, you're attracting this healthy love, and you know, toxic individuals can pick up on what's healthy and what's not healthy, and these toxic people are highly afraid that they're going to be left with toxic people. They're afraid that they're going to be like dealing with toxic people themselves, and you know, this is having some of them cry. They're like, no. So your energy crowning this reading is the witch. So you guys are whatever witch means to you. In fact, we're going to do some energy work so you can start to heal that word within yourself. Close your eyes and breathe in deeply 3 seconds, and breathe out 7, and then breathe in 7 seconds and breathe out 3. The intention of this light code is so that beautiful Pal One can get a understanding of how the word witch relates to them in their life on all levels that will help them understand themselves so that they can no longer be oppressed by oppressors who use the word witch in a negative connotation. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards and then we're gonna call it a day. But I like these little short messages, honestly, I really do. We have manifestation and earth. So clear quartz and turquoise earth. So manifestation. I feel like there's a huge manifestation coming in for you guys. You guys have been doing a whole lot of the energetic work, and a lot. And there's no way to downplay how much work you've done. Like literally, if you want to tell someone all the energetic work you have done, like people would want to hire you at Google. And so what I'm picking up here is that like you guys are manifesting like clarity, definitely clarity about some things you have experienced in childhood, and it's going to help you be able to feel much more safer just in general. And we'll get one more card and then we're going to call it a day. And I'm super grateful to deliver this message. Yes, you're being asked to embrace the magic of compassion, and that's going to help heal the scars in your body from severe narcissistic abuse. Okay, here's something that people don't know about narcissistic abuse. If you pick Power One, you may know this, you may not, but like the mental and emotional damage that they do to you does start to erode your physical body from the inside out. Now, if you've experienced a lot of narcissistic abuse, you're going to be taking the time to heal. And this time, we're going to be really healed because these people did a number on you. But literally, narcissistic abuse, the ones you can't see, literally fucks with your mental health. It fucks with your emotional health, and it definitely scars your physical body from inside out. And people don't know that. So, but now you know. And without further ado, we're going to go on to Pal 2. What's the energy of Pal 2? We have power and beauty. So beautiful, Pal 2. Archangel Metatron. I don't want to disrespect this handsome angel and this beautiful goddess, okay? So Archangel Metatron with power and Goddess Lakshmi with beauty. So what I'm picking up here is that like there's something about like people like look at you and they get lost, and it's like if there was a time machine, then it's like people slow the time machine down just to see you. Like they're willing to rewind back bits and pieces of interactions that they've had with you so they can understand you, because there's something so beautiful about your beauty. So Pal 2, the message we have for you is, when I hear the rhythm in the waves, I'm reminded of the heartbeat of someone that I love. I know my heart will continue to beat. So someone that you love and that loves you is thinking about you, and they're not giving up, and you're not giving up on each other. Even if things look like it's very difficult, like literally there's so much support here. And so it's someone that actually loves you unconditionally. Okay, if it's someone that you love unconditionally, you may not have a big circle, you may have a small circle, you know what I'm saying? You may be attracting a lot of popularity, and it's having you feel like you want to go into hermit, and the way the popularity is being expressed can be very traumatizing. So, you're being asked to take all the time you need to yourself. So what's manifesting for you is you're going to reflect on money situations, like how it is you invest your money, where it is you invest your money, because you're going to be starting to make some very large purchases. Pal 2, it's not going to be where it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm financially smart, let me apply this. It's going to be some trial and error. You're going to be creating some new like loops in the systems and things, a way to do things and things like that. But Pal 2, you're literally going to be learning how to like finesse. We have music and support. So you're going to be receiving a lot of support with emotions, okay, with your emotional body. And I think of music, I think of the emotional body, and it's such a gift to be able to be able to express your vocal cords and verbal communication using the gift of song. It's such a healing thing. So music's going to be pretty big for you in very unique ways. Okay, do not hold yourself back. Pile 3. Two. I don't even have a pile 3 up here. I'm not doing a pile 3. And then you also have reflections and beauty. So what I'm picking up is that you have a lot of people from like your past just looking at your glow up, and they're like, how is it she's doing that? Like you, they're obsessed with your beauty, and that's just what they're gonna do. Then we have magic and compassion, and then support. So you're gonna have a lot of help spiritually to help you keep your heart chakra open, because like this is a time where hateful people are gonna do hateful shit. Even though they won't be able to physically hurt you, they'll just like spat out at you the mouth that they do. And with you being as hypersensitive as you are, pal, too, then don't take it personal. Like, keeps your heart chakra open, and go do something you enjoy right afterwards. And if people are like, the way you live is unrealistic, but I'm living it and you're trying to live it, it doesn't work that way for you, okay? So I feel like you're going to be telling someone mind your own business in your own unique way. And I don't know. And then we have clear gratitude prayers. So what I'm also picking up is clear gratitude. I feel like you're going to be speaking a lot of gratitude, because it's like you're going to start to realize everything that you have, and you're going to be so proud of yourself. And we're going to just take the time to thank all those who are with us on the spiritual journey, living and not living and things like that. And we're just going to breathe. Also, pal 2, like I got so in tune into that. I feel as if you guys are gonna go to another place spiritually and come back to your physical home, and it's gonna be completely different. So let's finish up with a card. In fact, I'm going to leave this here. I'm gonna go get to bed because I just really want to rest. Let's get. But I really love these cards, and I just want to give them a card. I need no pal 2. I do not, this isn't a verse, but I do not carry out a decision based on fear, worry, or guilt, or shame. Okay, so I feel like you guys are healing your decision making. You had a lot of people scapegoat you, and that's healing. That's definitely healing. And then my value system is being challenged, and I choose to take the higher path, even if it's difficult. So if you had your value system being challenged, it's about to end. That's what you need to know. And without further ado, pal 2, I hope that helped you guys. I'm so grateful I was able to put out these messages. It made me so happy. And let's clear the energy. And I look forward to seeing you at another pick a card or whatever it is that we do.